Hi guys, this is Sarfraz from Aristotle Prep, and we are looking at question 27 from OG 13 Critical Reasoning chapter. So the stimulus says for similar cars and comparable drivers, automobile insurance for collision damage has always cost more in Greatport than in Fairmont. Police studies, however, show that cars owned by Greatport residents are, on average, slightly less likely to be involved in a collision than cars in Fairmont. Clearly, therefore, insurance companies are making a greater profit on collision damage insurance in Greatport than in Fairmont. Now, spend some time on this argument because a lot of the times I have realized or I have seen that students don't really understand the argument. It doesn't help that this one requires a little bit of knowledge of insurance, how an insurance company works. So, you see, what it says is automobile insurance for collision damage has cost more in Greatport, which means citizens of Greatport are paying more in premium to insurance companies, right? And additional information shows that in Greatport there are also less accidents, less collisions. So the insurance companies in Greatport are charging higher premium, and since there are fewer accidents, it is assumed that they must also be paying less money for collision damages. From which the conclusion comes that insurance companies in Greatport are making a greater profit than in Fairmont. However, there's a big assumption over here, and the big assumption is that the cost of repair, the cost of collision damage repair is the same in Greatport and in Fairmont. Look at it this way. What if in Greatport the cost of repair is let's say 5 times as much as it is in Fairmont? Then even if there are fewer accidents in Greatport, the amount of money that the insurance companies are paying out would be much more or could be much more than what they are paying out in Fairmont. So the assumption in this case is that the collision damage or the repairs for collision damage cost the same in both the cities. That's the only case, that's the only way in which you can conclude what you're concluding, that a greater profit is being made by insurance companies in Greatport. So let's go through the options. A says the level of traffic congestion in Greatport with the level of traffic congestion in Fairmont doesn't help us evaluate in any which way because we know that there are fewer traffic accidents in Greatport. B says the cost of repairing collision damage in Greatport with the cost of repairing collision damage in Fairmont. That's definitely going to be your answer. C says the rates Greatport residents pay for other forms of insurance with rates paid for similar insurance by residents of Fairmont. Other forms of insurance such as life insurance, health insurance are outside the scope of the argument. C is out. D says the condition of Greatport's roads and streets with the condition of Fairmont's roads and streets. Again, the condition of road makes no difference because we know for a fact that there are fewer accidents in Greatport. He says the cost of collision damage insurance in Greatport and Fairmont with that in other cities totally outside the scope of the argument. So B is definitely going to be the answer to the question. A lot of students do find this difficult. On a scale of 1 to 5, I would give it a 3 on a difficulty scale. Have a nice day.